YouTube, how's it going? This is your boy J Loves here, bringing you guys another episode of the Leicester City career mode. This is episode number 20. And today we begin this episode by looking at our first half of the December calendar, as we've got only a month to go before we head into the January transfer window, which we still have money in the bank. So I'm going to need you guys to leave a couple comments down there. As over the next 2 or 3 episodes, I'll be going through them and asking who you want me to sign. As we go into the first of 5 games today, 4 being played in the Premier, 3 being played in the Prem, and a sim game in our final Champions League group, with the Carabao Cup quarterfinals up against Chelsea to round out the episode. Now, if you guys are enjoying this content and you would like to see more from this series, make sure, like we always do, you go leave a like on this, and also sub to the channel, as it will really help me out as we begin this game 12 minutes in, as it finds its way to Demarai Gray. Demarai stops, turns, finds Inaki, and on that now 5-star weak foot, finds himself a goal in the back of the net for goal number 10. And I don't know if you saw just a couple moments ago, before the game actually began, Inaki Williams, he's looking to break records, as before this goal he only had 9. Now he's breaking double digits, and I believe with 20 match games to go, he can probably get the job done, but he's got to do it quickly, as he has indeed scored number 10 in this competition. And going into the break, it was just a boring first half. Apart from that goal, Man City have not had a sniff, as Renan Lodi finds its way up to Demarai Gray. I mean, how about that for a through ball, by the way? And at the time of recording this, the FA Cup quarter-final draw is going on between Leicester City and Man United. And I think, Leicester City are 1-0 up at this moment in time. They find its way to John Salvage. They try to clear that one away, but Salvage is free as a bird. And the now 18-year-old Frenchman, Jean Salvage, he's proving time and time again that, hey, I may be young, but I've got the goals left in me. Don't be doubting me just yet, because I can get it done for you. Now, I'm just letting y'all know now, so you wonder where the upload's going. I mean, there may be a couple changes coming to this channel moving forward, but if you want to know more about that, I will be streaming later. So again, if you want more information, you got to come out to the stream so I can let you guys know ahead of time. But that is for the stream. As Renan Lodi plays its way forward, he's just charging all the way up pitch. Lodi, what a run this is from Renan. Find his way to Inaki, and I mean, I don't know how Inaki got his foot around the defender there, but he's managed to get himself a brace. And look at this, he goes and celebrates with the home man. Look at them, they're all going wild. As Daniel Amati, someone who we haven't been really given much playtime to anyway, but again, when he's called upon, he does the job when you need to. And I mean, look at this for a finish. He somehow managed to get his foot round the defender, and Ederson just couldn't stretch far enough to get himself the goal, as he scores number 11 of this Premier League campaign. And you're probably wondering, that's the end of it. Well, this is literally straight from the kickoff. You must be thinking, no way. There's no way there's a fourth coming. Well, you're about to find out. Bernardo Silva tries to play the one for... I mean, look at that for an acrobatics from Renan Lodi. Finds his way to Inaki, and look at this. The braceman turns provider, as Jean Salvage, on his 5-star weak foot, gets himself a brace as well. And I really wanted to go celebrate with Inaki Williams there, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be. And I mean, Inaki, from goal scorer to goal provider, has himself the 4th in this matchup, and a beautiful finish as well. Ederson did all he could, but unfortunately, it's just not enough. As we see Jean Salvage scoring number 4 in the Prem, and we've gotten another one over Pep Guardiola and his boys, as we come away with a major victory hopefully looking for a bit of a title challenge. And the way this team is performing, I feel like it can genuinely happen. I feel like if things can go our way throughout the next couple games, we can definitely get the job done. As we were just, again, absolutely clinical in front of goal. 5 shots, 5 on target, 4 ended up in the back of the net. But going into the second of 5 played games, well, again, second of 5 games, second of 4 played, as we make the trip down to Turf Moor to take on Sean Dyche's Burnley. And as you can see, we've kind of rotated the side around again. We've got Jamie Vardy on the pitch. He's looking to respond to an Archie Williams brace that he had himself in that game. As a finest way to Tillemans. How about that for a ball, by the way, from Tillemans? Finest way to Vardy. Vardy ball rolls. Absolutely does Thomas. Ooh! He's gone and hit the bloody post. And I also, that tackle there from Timothy Castagna was something absolutely special. Harvey Barnes, he's still looking for that first goal. As Madison finds his way to Vardy shoots, and Barnes goes for a goal, but gets again deflected away. As now we got Ryan Fredericks. How about that for a challenge there from Harvey Barnes? We left this all uncut because they go for the throw-in. They go for an acrobatic clearance. Timothy Castagna with a big stop. Finds his way to Madison. Madison to Vardy. He's in and away and finesses that one into the far corner. Oh, Vardy. He says, Anaki, whatever you can do, I can do better. As look at the squad. Mahrez, Madison, Tillemans, and Vardy. It was a side that they never should have left. It was just a beautiful sight when we did that celebration together. It was just beautiful. Like when I saw that, well, when he scored the first goal, I was almost tearing up at that. It's like reuniting old buddies back together again. But although that's his second in the Prem, he can definitely get the job done. And again, it's just been a perfect performance from us today. We haven't allowed anything from Burnley. We go to the 79th minute. Madison, about that for a challenge there. There's an easy pick up there for Nick Pope. They try to clear that one forward, and Soyuncu rises and wins that header. Find his way to Hamza to Madison to Vardy. Vardy cuts in, and then does it again and strikes it true on his right foot. This time powering that one into the near post. And we are loving life. We're 2-0 up at this moment. And it just seems that we are currently just running away with things at the moment. As Vardy stops, cuts back in, and that's just an absolutely beautiful finish from Jamie Vardy himself. And again, this is all live recorded from my perspective. But as we're currently seeing this, Man United have brought this one back from my boy Mason Greenwood, who, by the way, could be a potential signing at the end of the day, if you guys want that to happen. Find his way to Hamza. Hamza gets deflected on its way, and Mahrez picks the pocket of Gibson. Mahrez is through on goal with a minute over the allotted 2. Goes for the finesse finish, saved by Pope, but it falls to Madison for his third. And about 2 minutes over the allotted 2 itself. It is James Madison cooking it up one time, telling people that, hey, I may not be involved as much, but you can count on me whenever you need me to be there. And it's just a drilled finish into the middle of the net. I was kind of worried that it was going to take a deflection off of Vardy, and Vardy would have been called offside, but, that's not what happened. And yet again, we come away with 3 points in this one, which is just absolutely beautiful, which is just, again, absolutely gorgeous. And it's another pitch perfect performance from us, as we have come away with a near enough perfect game. And of course, you've got the final game of these group stages. We've sent our second team out there, and they've managed to do the job, coming away with a 1-1 draw, which will leave us top of the group as Mohamed Salah finds himself winning the Ballon d'Or for the year 2021-22. And going into the third of 5 games altogether Fourth played, we welcome the Bees, also known as Brentford, to the King Power. And at this point, we're coming off the back end of 2 big victories, as we got to look out for Riyad Mahrez, supposedly the player to watch in this one. As Tillemans whips one into the box. They look to head that one in. Harvey Barnes finds his way to Madison. Gets deflected into Harvey Barnes. Finds his way to Sandro. Sandro to Harvey. And finally, he's finally gotten himself a goal after, I think, near enough 4 months, like 3 or 4 months into this season. Harvey Barnes finally has a goal to add to his name. And to think that I was actually thinking about selling him off. And he says to me, no, I'll score for you today, boss. Yeah, I got my word on that. And the word is definitely given. As Harvey Barnes, what a way to score your first in the near enough 10 minutes of this game. Which is just absolutely insane. As Bidstrup finds his way to Brian and Bumo. And also, if we do win here today, this will be win number 100 in the books. If things go well. Madison, oh, how about that for a ball? Sandro Tonali charging in. We may not have the possession, but we do know how to find the back of the net. As Sandro Tonali runs over to celebrate with the home end. He may be getting a couple of scratches on his chest there after sliding on the hard turf. But it's not mattering. Well, it's not going to matter when you've got goals like this. And the assist, oh dear Lord. The finish was lethal, but the pass made that goal 10 times better. Sandro Tonali, arguably one of our best signings that we've made. I think he's now up to an 84 or 85 overall at this stage. And Tillemans finds his way to Madison. Vardy, he says, I'm going to make an effort, and it's a big save there from David Raya. But again, another pitch-perfect performance. Looking back at it, Brentford, they're always known for the possession game for some reason. But it doesn't matter when you're not doing anything about it. As it finds its way to Ivan Toney. Gets deflected back to him into now former West Ham man Saeed Benrahma. Finds its way to Ivan Toney. And they found themselves in the back of the net. Ivan Toney. He's been giving us nightmares. Well, not for me anyway, but it's giving me nightmares when my boy Docs uses him in career modes. I think it was at Sheffield that he first used him, and he was like, oh my lord, he's a beast. And, I mean, Brentford are down in the 20th position. They're fighting relegation at this moment in time. But as you can see, we sub off Madison and Vardy, and we bring on Inaki Williams. And Inaki said, you know what? Sub me in, boss. You can trust me. Salvage. He stops. Little back heel there. Finds his way to Yuri. Yuri into Inaki. And literally, I think 2 minutes after he gets subbed on, he goes and scores himself a third. And look at this. Look at this. Inaki Williams. He's just coming to celebrate with the coach. He's like, get over here, son. Get over here, son. Oh, there's something special about Inaki Williams. That celebration was just absolutely beautiful. He said, like we called on Inaki Williams. We know how good he can be. And he said, you know what? I sent him out there. He was like, you know what? Get yourself a goal for me, okay? And look at what he does. Not even 3 minutes on the pitch, and he scores himself a goal. I don't know what it is about Inaki Williams that makes him so good in this game, but he's just good enough for me as it is. As we come away with yet again 3 more points in the Premier League basket. Funnily enough, Brentford got themselves a goal at the end of the day, but we were just more clinical in front of goal. Yeah, the 7 shots, 3 on target, but round of 16, who do we have drawn out the at? It's Leicester City versus Ajax. So I think it looks like we're going to be making the trip to the Netherlands as we see the other results of the draw. Inter Real Madrid, Villarreal, Napoli, Marseille and Bayern, PSG, Man City, the the battle of the oil money, I would say. Monaco, Liverpool, RB Leipzig, Atletico Madrid, and Manchester United taking on Barcelona, which will be the round of 16. But going into the fifth and final game of today's episode, as we've got the Carabao Cup quarterfinals up against Chelsea, with Man U and West Ham on one side, and I think it was Liverpool and Wolves on the other side of the coin, with, I think, Man City and... I'm trying to think of who else was there. I don't know. But, big save there from Kasper Schmeichel as we try to get that one away. Ricardo Pereira, how about this for a ball? Find its way up to Mahrez. And if you also guys know me, you guys know that we kind of had a tough time taking down Chelsea. And it's just, I don't know what it is, but whenever we play Chelsea, it's always a very, very close battle. And this game, it doesn't make a difference. As they play that one over the top to Timo Werner. He tinks that one in first time. Find his way to Kingsley Coman. Coman goes on his left, saved by Schmeichel, and he gets the rebound and finds himself a goal. 30 minutes into this matchup. And at this point, I'm like, are you for real? Are we really going to go out like this on a deflected, well, not a deflected, but a rebound goal? This is stuff you'll see in a flippin' Ultimate Team Foot Champs match. Not a flippin' career mode. Schmeichel did all he could, but it just parried right back into the pathway of Kingsley Coman. And just like that, we are already 1-0 down, and we are struggling. They look to play one in over the top. They were looking for a second. We're just looking for something to really make sure that we can get it done. Anaki finds its way to James Maddison. Maddison plays that one across the face, and Anaki Williams hits it on the volley. And he's got himself yet another one in this episode. And I mean, I'm lost for words at this stage. Anaki Williams, there is something about this man. I don't know what it is, but he's Mr. Clinical. And if you've got the money, I would say go for Anaki Williams. I don't know why, but I always see this as a move that Leicester would make. But even though Anaki Williams signed himself a new deal until I think 2026, which is just absolutely crazy. The finds way to Mahrez. We look to hit that one. Says, let's fly. Falls to Tillemans and plays that one into Maddison, who drills that one in the back of the net past Kepa Arrizabalaga. And 63 minutes. Well, a little bit over the hour mark. We've somehow gotten it back to a 2-1 Leicester City lead. And could this be the moment that sends us through to the Carabao Cup semi-finals, where either Man City, Liverpool, Man United, could be even West Ham, or one of the other teams that Leicester City, or not Leicester, Manchester City we're facing. But, I mean, we got to get past Chelsea first, and at this point, 87 minutes in, all we got to do is just hold on. All we have to do is just hold on to this lead, find our way into the semi-finals of the Cup without having to go through the drama that is penalties. 90 minutes in, one final attack. Reece James finds his way to Werner. Werner, beautiful ball into Kai Havertz. And he's found himself netting. Oh, it's heartbreak at the King Power. And it looks like, definitely with just 15 seconds on the clock, it looks like we're going to be going to a penalty shootout. We were just there. We were so close to getting it to the semi-finals without having to go through the drama that is, of course, penalties. And unfortunately, that is where we go. As you can see, we're fiddling around with the lineup. We begin this shootout with Tillemans stepping up. Where's he going to go? He's looking to go bottom right, and he just about gets it underneath the gloves of Kepa Arrizabalaga. Timo Werner now steps up. He goes right, and Schmeichel goes right as well with a very nice acrobatic save. And Anaki Williams, what's he going to do? I was looking to aim for that top right-hand corner, and he just fires that one over the bar. Unfortunate. And now Pizzi steps up. He goes right, and Schmeichel again goes right and denies Pizzi of scoring himself a goal. We got Sandro Tonali looking for that bottom left-hand corner. Is he going to get there? Yes, and it goes off the post. Oh, we were just about enough. Havertz, does he go right? No, he doesn't. They're not going right 3 in a row. He does go left, and he sends Schmeichel the wrong way. Riyad Mahrez goes bottom right as well. And a save here from the goal scorer of the first one. He hits it off the bar. And again, Leicester City are in a Carabao Cup semi-final. And I completely forgot to mention, this is a title that we are defending. And I'm looking to win back-to-back Carabao Cups. But unfortunately, if we got to do that, we got to go through the semis. And Schmeichel was just very, very fortunate to get on the end of the crossbar. But it's a very, very tense game. We do come away with the 3 points. Whereas the next episode, you got the end of December. So you got Everton at Goodison, Brighton at home alongside Leeds United. And then we got Arsenal away at the Emirates, which will lead us into round 3 of the FA Cup up against Leeds United, who did beat us the first time around. And in the semis, we do indeed have Manchester City, whereas the Northwest Derby is on the other side. And, I mean, if you needed any more confirmation, top of the group with 16 points on the cards. It's just stuff you love to see. But that is going to do it for this episode of the Leicester City Career Mode. I cannot thank you guys enough for the support you've been giving us recently. It does mean the world to me. I said it before, I'll say it again. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed this series. Comment down below some transfer names, because I will be looking through the video over the next couple of episodes, I should say. So yeah, I love you guys, and until the next one, peace.